Hi folks, it's Chef Kevin, and what I'm making tonight is Mediterranean style stuffed swordfish. These are the main ingredients. I have a nice chunky piece of swordfish here. It's nice and thick. I had the butcher cut that because I knew I was going to stuff it, so I had him cut it thick. I have some baby green organic spinach, feta cheese, capers, sun-dried tomatoes, and 2 pieces of garlic. Now, swordfish is really one of my favorite fish because it's really identifiable. As soon as you see it, you know what it is. And there's no way this can be farm grown. There are vendors that pass off farm grown fish as wild, but it's not. Swordfish cannot be farm raised. This is a wild fish. And it doesn't have bones. So I don't like to pick through a bunch of bones to eat my fish. I like them filleted like this. Plus it has a very distinctive taste. So, enough about that. Let's take a look closer at the ingredients. That is a nice piece of swordfish. What I'm going to do now is make the stuffing first, and then I'll prep the swordfish. Watch how it's done. Okay folks, I got a hot pan here, not too hot, but just about right. A little vegetable oil. Gonna go ahead and put my garlic in there first. That was 2 cloves of garlic. And I certainly don't want to give them any color. Nothing worse than burnt garlic. Okay, I have a 1.5 cups of spinach. That looks like a lot, but it's all going to wilt down to just about nothing. What I was trying to say earlier is that swordfish is really identifiable, so you know what it is immediately. There's quite a lot of mislabeling of fish. Whether it's done on purpose or not, I don't know. A lot of the white fish in particular look very similar. You can see how that wilted down. I'm going to go ahead and add 4 pieces of chopped sun-dried tomatoes. And I also have about 10 pieces of capers. Now the capers, I washed the salt off of them, otherwise they may have been overly salted. I would say that's good enough right there. Going to go ahead and just give this a little bit of a chop. Okay, I'm going to let that cool down and then add the feta cheese. Alright, this is my mix, my stuffing I should say. Put a little salt in there. A little black pepper. Feta cheese. Very Greek. It's like half a cup. Give it a toss. Got my swordfish here. No real science to this. Okay, that is stuffed. Okay, what I'm going to do is start the cooking process by cooking it in this oven-proof cast iron pan. I'm going to use butter. Salt and pepper on the swordfish as well. Now what I'm going to do is start the cooking process and then transfer it to the broiler. The reason I'm doing that is because I don't think I could toss this around and cook it on both sides without it falling apart. So the bottom will get cooked on the range here, and then the top will get cooked under the broiler. As soon as the bubbles disappear from the butter, that means the water is released from the butter, and then you can start cooking it. Okay, pot is nice and hot. I'm going to take some of this butter and just baste the top of this piece of fish. This way when I put it in the broiler, it won't burn. Now, I made a little too much stuffing, but that's not a problem. I'm going to put it right on top. That is cooking away, folks. It's been about 5 minutes. I'm now going to transfer it to the broiler. Okay, folks, in the broiler, 10 minutes. Swordfish is done, folks. Now for the plating. Okay, folks. Your Mediterranean stuffed swordfish is ready. As you can see, it has a nice little char on the top, although it's not burnt. The cheese seems to be melting out very nicely. It's served with white rice and asparagus with cumin seeds. So this all looks very nice. This is a very healthy meal. Let's cut this bad boy open and see what's going on. Very nice looking. That is very, very tasty. I wish the cheese would have been a little bit more gooier on the inside. But it's super delish. You have to trust me on that. Okay, folks. I have to finish my meal. Thanks for watching my videos.